Blame Canada. Remember that fun song from South Park? Well, now some people are blaming Canada, or at least its government, for promoting itself using public money and the internet. Apparently, the Harper government has been monitoring political messages online and also correcting what it considers misinformation. Radio host Alex Jones is in Texas, and he joins me now for more on this story. So, Alex, the headlines here read Harper government monitoring online chats about politics. What is this all about? Is it legal? Is it infringing on privacy rights? And if so, how are they able to get away with it?
Well, it is true that this is going on, and there's so many facets to it. And as they say, this is only the tip of the iceberg. Really, the echelon group of countries, the Anglo-American establishment, Canada, the U.S., England, Australia, New Zealand, but also much of Western Europe, for over 15 years, have scores of different programs. CENTCOM, the U.S. military out of Florida, has a program to go out and covertly post pro-war views and all sorts of other un-American information, pro-torture, pro-secret arrest, pro-Patriot Act information all over message boards, all over websites. They have dirty tricks campaigns. And so, of course, Canada is involved in this as well. I mean, they have just billions and billions of dollars that is spent every year on things like this. But then we also have what they call behavior placement. Goes further than product placement, where government pays to have certain messages in sitcoms and dramas and in movies. So what's happening is the people are beginning to realize that this is going on, but this has been happening for a long, long time. And the bigger issue just isn't privacy. It's the creepiness of the government secretly doing this, and that the scale of it is only increasing.
But if it's so creepy, and if people are finally, or as you say, finally realizing it, so why isn't everyone up in arms about it? I mean, we don't really hear this, A, covered anywhere, or B, that, there's no protests outside of D.C., about this at all.
Well, it's hidden in plain view. I mean, it's kind of like Reuters, the Associated Press, and even Fox News in the last month came out and said, yeah, our troops helped grow the opium in Afghanistan, and then they help ship it out. But if we don't grow it, the Taliban will get it, and then they'll make the money off of it. I mean, that's the type of garbage that goes on. So, yeah, they're in plain view with the new Supreme Court nominee saying she's for banning free speech, she's for banning the First Amendment, she's for banning the Second Amendment.
Alex, let's get back on topic here, about this Canada thing. I'm just trying...
face is what I'm saying.
Right, I'm trying to understand, is this something within Canada? I mean, if you or I write something bad, are they going to monitor this as well, or is this something internal with the Harper government?
No, this has been going on long before Harper. I ship books and videos that we have on our online video bookstore at Infowars.com all over the world. They can get into communist China easy. They can get into Russia. They can get into Germany. It is hard to get a videotape, legal film into Canada. The only place I've ever been stopped for 15 hours and sworn at and cussed at and screamed at and threatened was Canadian Customs. Canada is basically a jackbooted thug government with a bunch of well-meaning Canadians who were ignorant to just how draconian their government is. Canada is one of the biggest police states on earth. They have some of the most draconian laws against free speech up there. But it has the touchy-feely neoliberal surface of a supposed democracy. And so it's systemic. The government monitors everything. The government's been caught with their Royal Mounted Police dressed up like anarchists, attacking their own police as a pretext to shut down demonstrations. Canada is one of the most oppressive regimes in the Western world. They're just very good at hiding it. And they've got their spies all over the streets, you name it.
Alex, I don't think I've ever seen someone speak so passionately about the Canadian government. Alex Jones live there for us in Texas.